What is going on, everyone? Now, we just got done doing the first stream, and we're going to do another one. Well, I'm going to be doing another one, but let's just all be aware of trolls and haters. They do come in our channels and hate on other people. Um,
They're bullies.
that's being bullying, basically. And as the community, we're not going to stand for it. But to clear the air up, we did have a couple in our last live stream. And first of all, I want to apologize for it. We didn't know anybody, didn't know them channels even existed until they decided to come into the live stream and try to sabotage, sabotage us basically. Um, but other than that, we're just going to squash that up as a lost cause live stream. It was fun. It was fun at first. And then we had the haters. And I tell you this much, I'm not going to stand for that in our live streams. We work too hard to build these channels the way we need to, not to deal with that. And yes, you're going to have a hater, you're going to have a troll, you're going to have a so called hacker come in to the streams. That's part of life. But in the long run, we as a community, we're not going to stand for it. With that said, let's squash it. The first stream was water under the bridge. I'm going to leave it up because whether it got 9 dislikes and only 6 thumbs up, that wasn't from the people that was in the stream. We love the people that came into our stream, except for the haters, the trolls, the hackers, the bullies. We love them all. But if you think you can come into our live stream or anyone's live stream and act the way you do, hacking people's accounts on purpose, just because you got butthurt blocked, you got another thing coming. Making threats during the comments, saying, "Oh, I got your info. I know where you're at." Blah blah blah. This blah 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 that. If your life is that miserable, then you don't need to be on YouTube. So, like I said, that first stream is water under the bridge. I'm going to leave it up there for everyone to see what a hater and bully would do to someone's channel. It's not right, it's not fair, but what can we really do? We're not going to give in. We're not going to quit because of them. You can dislike this video all you want. But don't go in channels and screw with people's accounts. And if you truly, really think about it, the person that was doing it, I wonder if they knew about it. I wonder if they knew that someone was using their account to come in to troll other channels. Because for one, I've never heard of any of them people that came in here to troll us until tonight. We never heard of any of them. So we're going to redo the live stream and we're going to make it fun like it was before. I mean, all we were doing was sitting here chilling in our hotel room on vacation. We didn't have to go live for nobody tonight, but we did. We didn't have to go live, but we did. The old saying is, if you've got dirt on somebody, nut up or shut up. It just burns me up on how people would come to someone's live stream just to destroy them, just to try to destroy the people that they're affiliated with. All because they claim they're better than this, all because they claim this, all because they claim that. Seeing is believing. You either prove it or shut up. Quit claiming that this, quit claiming about that. They said they had 50K subs on their paranormal channel. But when you search for it, no results. Kind of strange, ain't it? It's really kind of strange that a channel that big has 50K subs, but no results when you search for it on YouTube. Now, granted, they probably blocked it out because they knew they were probably going to get hated on. They probably blocked it out. Probably got too chicken shit to understand it. But they didn't. But they weren't too chicken shit to come into the chat, hack other people's accounts. Well, attempt to hack them, we put it that way. Attempt to hack them and try to destroy other channels just because they can. And then say that you had the information where we're at. That they've already done contacted our hotel. Wow. That's just sad. It's sad that you had to sit behind your keyboard and do those stupid things. You're lucky. You're lucky you just got blocked. You're lucky you got blocked. And reported. By hacking someone else's channel is a serious offense. But if you've got, and get to the paranormal side of everything, it doesn't matter if you've got 10 subs, 20 subs, 50, 100, or hell, for even 100K subs. There's no right or wrong to do an investigation. You can claim you're the best. You can claim that you are the number one, but no one's number one. No one is. Paranormal investigations should be fun, but also they need to be taken seriously. If you don't take it serious, things could happen and things could go south fast. Yeah, you know,
Mm.
it was all fun and games. We were just chilling, relaxing in a hotel room, just enjoying the night. And then we have people come in and act all high and mighty, trying to prove a point to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And the sad part about it is, I wonder if, like I said earlier, I'll have to know if that channel really knows what's going on, Salem. Welcome back. But I would like to know the channel that was hacking everybody or attempting to hack, let me put it that way, even knew that their channel was even attacked. Because we got threats saying, don't mess with her. Don't mess with her, blah, blah, blah. And what happened? People had their accounts attacked and unnecessary comments come into this stream. Now, we're not going to do anything except for report them. Yes, everyone needs to be aware of it. But I'm just going to squash this up as everyday life of being a YouTuber. uh, Basically, if their lives are so miserable they have to come on other people's streams and just try to destroy them, then that's pathetic and sad. But the old saying is, it is what it is. Things we have to deal with on a daily basis. We try to keep the peace. You're right, Salem. We are peaceful. We were all peaceful. We were trying to keep the peace, just having a good time, enjoying the night. But then again, you let one person bring all their haters, supposedly all their haters, try to destroy a whole live stream. And we kept going. We weren't going to let them get to us. We kept going. Hang on one second. I'm going to mute the mic just for a second. you're right. Some liked YouTube just to chat, and that's, well, I mean, it's not sad, but I mean, as long as it's a peaceful chat. Um, what is going on? Priam or Priam? uh, just chilling at the hotel. We're on vacation. Make that clear. We're not homeless. But now we're just chilling at the hotel. Part two. You can ask Salem. We've had a fun live stream number one, actually. I'm going to go check outside. We heard a vehicle start up. It sounded sort of like ours. That's our one. Oh, but I really.
Watch right.
As long as it's not.
I'll watch right bigger than ours.
As long as it's not a navy blue, I'll be okay.
Yeah, to eat to get to places.
But yeah, it's just.
We've had threads. So. Remember.
What?
We had threads, remember?
Yeah, we had 3 people that come into the nice little lovely chat and try to destroy us all. Much love to you all too, Salem. Like I stated at the beginning before you came in, I want to apologize for their stupidity. We didn't know who they were. Now we do. But it happens. It really does happen. They can't do much about it except for blocking. And it's also sad. Yeah, true. It really ain't our fault. I mean, it's like we didn't have to go live, but we did because we got car lagged from almost 80-degree weather out today. And you drive around bumper to bumper traffic and just sit in traffic all day, you'll get car lagged, and you also will get, you know, you just want to just relax. You don't want to do much. You just want to go home and, well, not home, but you just want to
Your
relax.
temporary home.
Hmm?
I said our temporary home. Our temporary home.
Yeah, true. And as I see just said, we are a temporary home.
We're always been here on vacation.
This is our home when we come on vacation. So, but part two, we're going to squash the first one. I'm going to leave it up. So everyone who didn't get a chance to watch it and so everyone would be aware of the hate that was going on. So, true. I mean, we were just having a good time talking about everything under the sun, and all of a sudden we're all getting hated on because we're paranormal lovers.
Because they were fat shaming us.
Yeah, body shaming us, making fun of us, calling us frauds, calling us trash, and all that jazz. And I mean, if you truly, which I know you watch our channel, but if anyone else outside of this group chat the first time actually watched our channels, then none of us would be in their categories, basically. But, We had an eventful day, though. I mean, we got out and drove around a little bit. We went to Cades Cove, went to Elkmont, saw Elkmont Cemetery again. We were going to go back tonight, but it was just where it was almost 80-degree weather. We were just too dog tired, basically. So we may try to do it tomorrow, not depending on the rain.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain down here all day.
That is true. I mean, but we all had to. But we also had to make other people aware of their stupidity too. So you did the right thing, Salem, by exposing the channel. And it's just like I said, I wonder if the person really knows that their channel is being used for hate. We don't know. It could be the real person, for all we know. But given the benefit of the doubt, I doubt that they do know since they like to hack other channels. Oh, we do too. We miss summertime. But if it was 72 year round and a nice breeze and enough rain just to make crops and everything grow, it would be perfect weather basically.
For you, I'm a swimming pool kid.
Well, that's swimming pool weather too.
Swimming pool.
Pool.
Is it?
I did no such thing. And she's on a tablet over there laying on the bed. Hey, Carrie.
Yeah. Since I don't pay attention.
Yeah, she's not paying attention to us again. I'm sorry. Shit. What a night. What a live stream. That was a hell of a live stream, you know?
I can get ghetto pretty quick. That's why I liked the first time.
Yeah, those people. Now I see why YouTubers are on blood pressure medicine because they have to deal with stupidity like that all the time. I mean, it's sad. It really is sad that.
We're not dwelling on it anyway. Carry on.
True. I mean, it's water under the bridge. All we have to do is just cross it and laugh about it. If we fall in, we fall in.
I just hope you know how to swim.
Depending on the river, if you fall in, it's only like knee deep. You don't have to swim.
These rivers down here, you'll have to know how to swim.
Depends.
After seeing them today.
True. True. Yeah, they made fools of themselves. You know, it's strange. We're alive again. And they haven't came in here yet.
Yeah.
Yet is the key word.
Don't
But
jinx yourself.
if you want to go tubing, come down to Pigeon Forge.
They're doing water rafting.
Yeah, we've got a whitewater rafting here. If it wasn't so rapid right now, you never know, we would have attempted it, but it's we're through Cades Cove this afternoon, and it was peaceful ride, bumper to bumper some parts, but it was peaceful. But the river, it was rapid.
Very rapid.
In certain spots of up through the road, it's rapid. It was so rapid, some of the places were actually flooding the road. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is relaxing. Even if you just do a small inner tube and just float down the river, we've done that at one time. It's peaceful, actually. Just don't get burnt doing it, but it's peaceful. And see, that's the fun part about this hotel that we're at. You walk out into our patio, it's overlooking the river. So we sat out last night when the storms were rolling through, and we sat outside, and it was just peaceful. That's all it was. It's really peaceful. Yeah, down here it can get pretty rapid easily. It depends on where you're at.
Maybe the weather can change like a drop.
Hmm. Well, if you've been to East Tennessee, you know the weather can change instantly. Uh, but Pigeon River here, it's some parts of it could be rapid, some parts of it could be peaceful. So you just have to drive the river. Oh, that's cool. We've got a Holston River that's probably what 3 to 5 mile away, somewhere in there, maybe a little more.
Give or take.
I'm gonna give it 10 miles just to be on the safe side. But we've floated down that river before. It's peaceful. It is really peaceful. I just wouldn't mind to do it again. Wouldn't mind to just get a little canoe boat. One of those canoes that looks like a boat where you don't actually have to sit in it. You just sit in, Ooh, yeah. The Holston River depends on where you're at. The part that we were at was it was pretty deep, but it wasn't really moving fast. But here, true mercy, you just have to see it. You just have to literally see how rapid this waters are here. And certain parts is deep, but not all of them. Because when we were going through Cades Cove around the bends of the mountainside, you can see the actual bottom of the where the rocks were. So it depends on where you're at the river. True. And see, when we went, where I'm almost 6'4", we were getting at off at our drop off point where we, stop, and we pull it off to the tubes and stuff. And well, she was already on the edge of the edge of the bank where it was, and I went to step down, and I thought maybe I can just see above the water, and nope, I went straight down. I mean, it was actually the water was actually over my head, and I was like, "Dang, this is deep." But we got safe. It was pretty fun. Got burnt, but that's what happens when it's not really moving fast. Yeah, the rapids could be crazy trying to get to your landing spot, basically. Now it's getting a little warm in here. Just a tad bit warm. Phew. That first stream got me all warm. Uh, yeah, I just said it's getting a little warm in here, and then I said that first stream's got me all warm, like pretty much all warm and fuzzy because I got so much love. The channel's got so much love it even gets hated on. uh, oh, you want to turn the AC on or you want to open the door again? Hmm, good question. That's a very good question. That's a 50-50 chance. You open the door, you hear the outside, which is peaceful. But if you turn the AC on, all you hear is a loud, oh, whatever they make. See, we run fans in our house 24/7, basically. And it's because Dad stays so cold where he's on blood thinner and he cranks up the AC. But we run fans at all times. Down here, if we get warm, we go outside. Well, did you know they're actually calling for down here next Thursday? They're calling for snow. I looked at it on the radar and I was like, "You got to be kidding me! How are they going to call for snow? And then it's going to be in the 70s in the weekend? There's no way." That's cool. I would love if we could get away with it. Love to camp on a river, but too many people like to in our area call the cops on people. I mean, you can go down to the river and fish all day you want to, but if you attempt to do it at nighttime, people drive by and call cops on you. It's just strange on how people are. Yeah, true. I don't mind the snow as long as it's not on the roads and it's not slick. They're actors. By the way, we just heard a knock on our back door. Well, to the patio. They're actors. Yep, they're actors.
If you think it's going or a bear.
Well, if it's a bear, they can come in and hug me. See, our parks, they're open from morning to evening, basically. And that's down here, too. It's like last night we were, no, last weekend we come down here just for the day and we were driving through the park and it was, what, about 8:30ish, 9ish, somewhere there.
Mm-hmm.
And they were already locking gates up down here. But they, that's cool. You know, we've had a couple of bear sightings here while we've been here. So you never know. It could be a bear trying to open that door.
I'll try and take a Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah. Well, I can always order another one. Maybe they need music in there. You know? I was out this morning on the balcony listening to music and I forgot the Bluetooth speaker out there. She mentioned it could be a bear taking it. I said, well, maybe they're bored and need music in their life. Well, that door ain't shaking because the blinds ain't moving. So, yeah, that'd be fun to actually see a bear Well, I mean, we've seen bears up close, but it's close to where you were, right up from you. It'd be kind of cool, actually. Yeah, it's hard to tell how the bear opened the car door. We went to Cade's Cove, and there was a. We saw the horses, and one of the horses stuck its whole head in the door of the truck. And it was like, "Take me with you, please." So we petted on it and stuff. I would love to try to pet a bear if it would let me without trying to maul me, basically. I could see me attempting to try to pet a bear. If I survive it, I'll have to film it. Where there's a baby cub, there's always a mama.
3 feet away from it.
Yep. It's at least within striking distance. This chairs sounds like I'm cracking them off. Yeah, it's a strange story about how bears actually connect real well. You're right, they are cute, but they turn into they turn into bigger. Which some bears actually are cute when they grow up too. I know some of them down here are pretty cute down here. If you see one. We saw last time we were down there, we saw one walk across our parking lot. And I opened the door and was like, "There." While people were freaking out trying to run over to it. I was like, "Are you that ignorant?" You're in its natural habitat. It's going to naturally think you're preying on it. Crazy people. Yeah, we get that all the time. We're trying to get the right wording sometimes, especially when you're typing. It's like, you know, but yeah, it's places like here is so peaceful sometimes. If you can overlook the traffic and crazy people walking out in front of you, then you can, you know, they definitely need an edit button. And sometimes, in certain cases, it needs a filter for people. Some people just get on your last annoying nerve on Twitter. That's true. It's everywhere. But at least if you do post something on Facebook or comment to somebody, you can edit before you can send it out, or if it's already sent out, you can go back and edit it as much as you want. It's just strange how, we've got a Facebook, I've got a personal and a channel one, and to be honest, I'm hardly ever on it. Uh, I go on there just to clear notifications and look at a few recipe stuff for the house, but other than that, I'm hardly even on it. If it wasn't for some family that I don't have numbers for, I wouldn't be on there at all. But I mean, it's things happen. Sometimes you're gonna have them. You're right. I think. Well, it's not really getting old. It's just getting is just as bad as Twitter, basically, with all the drama and political crap that's going on. People hating on each other on purpose just for the heck of it. So yeah, that does get old. I hate it. I hate going on there. That's all you see is drama this and political this and that, and it gets old and it gets annoying fast. And it's people that you actually are friends with and your family. Some of your family members go in there and do the same thing. Like, oh, political this, political that. How about political this? But I just tend to overlook them because they're family and they all have a right to their own opinion, and we all have that right. Hmm. At my work, we're not allowed to talk politics technically, but it's we're not technically, but there are others that has mentioned small politics, but we really don't say much about it. Hmm. Trying to put this out there for the new one. Well, this live stream now. There we go. uh, I can see how some of them get upset over it. Me and Dad's gotten in heated arguments over political stuff because I see it one way, he sees it in another, and he really don't. He don't understand that how I see it. Wow. I'm not even going to go there on that. I'm not going to say a word about her. Uh, just from hearing people talk about her, she's the Wicked Witch of DC. uh, Dang. And I know it's maybe funny, but in the long run, you do need to talk to your family. Whether it's well, they can put their political views aside, and I mean that's on both of them. That's not just one party. But if he doesn't talk to his dad, then he'll be missing out later on in life. Um, one of the two could regret it later on down the road. Yeah, and you need to keep putting that bug in his ear to um, talk to him. He don't. It don't have to be political. If they want to talk NASCAR or baseball, football, whatever, it's they whatever they want to talk about. They don't have to talk about political views. Exactly. You can't hit the rewind button and apologize later for anything. It's just life moves forward. It don't move backwards. One of these days, life is too important to. Ouch! Trying to get comfortable. Life is too short to let someone's political view not let them talk to them for years or a year or whatever. Life is just too short. You're right. It is too short. I mean, if we let it get to us, then if they, I'm trying to word it the best way I can. If they let their political views get in between their love and affection as father and son, then to me, on both parties, that's childish on both ends, basically. Yep, it sure is. That was just couch again. I moved my leg. I guess crack that door a little bit while you're right there. Uh, we may, if weather permitted, should go get out there. What? Oh. If weather permitted, we may try to do elk watch. It was this chair. This couch is really not the best comfortable couch in the world. I mean, my God, my the couch at the house is a lot more comfortable with this. No, it's I'm smelling firewood from outside. We cracked the door. But there was a few places that we'd like to see before we leave here Sunday. Uh, Weather permitted, of course. I'm going to crack open another beer. Let's body shame that one. Fat drunk. Hell, far. Don't even taste as bad at all. Ah, true. That's what we've been trying to do. Get out more often, especially on weekends. We try to get out as much as we can on the weekends. Try to get Dad out. He's actually, as you can tell in the last couple of videos, he gets out and enjoys it with us. True. And see, the rain problem with us is where she's had her brain surgery and I've had my back and knee surgeries and stuff. The rain just kills our joints. I mean, it just definitely kills our joints. Do you all have any investigations places or just out enjoying life, upcoming events? Hmm? What is
Almonds and blueberries.
it? She's opening a almonds and blueberry packet.
Blue diamond nut packet.
Yeah, you know the blue diamond cashews and stuff like that. They make
It's called almonds and
almonds and fruit. What's in Craig County, if you don't mind me asking?
Never heard of it.
Yeah, we've never heard of it, so. If we weren't afraid of a bear to come in and sleep with me at night, I'd just leave the door open.
There was one out there earlier. When I said I was going to shut it, there was one sitting across the road over there looking up at me.
Yeah, he would. Catawba, Virginia. Be honest, I've never heard of it. Yeah, I hope he does get the Jeep done and get it back on the road. I tell you this much, it took us almost a year and a half to get the truck back and get it back on the road and stuff. Okay. I know, well, we know where Blacksburg is, yeah, Virginia Tech and everything. Well, we've been through, we know where it's at. We've been through it to 81, you know.
It kind of tastes like peanut butter and jelly.
Okay. Actually, we drove through Blacksburg last time we were up here, Oswald. To see our other favorite person in Roanoke. Oh, okay. That's cool. We still have to make a trip up there to see you all. We will. We'll have to make a trip up there. Definitely make a trip to come up there. I mean, watching your all's live streams and uh, let's see, what was that night that he called us drunk around school? Oh, New Year's party.
Oh my god.
Yeah, when the New Year's party you all had with Jay called us, and that was hilarious. So yeah, we'll definitely have to come up there. And it's not because of the drunkenness. It's just you're just like us. You're chill. You're relaxed. You can give a you could care less about what the world does as long as it don't involve you, basically. So we're just like you. Okay, that's cool. That would be interesting to see. And yeah, the historical homes, I've always heard that all historical homes, if it's on the registry of historical, that they've got some ties to the paranormal world. True. We would enjoy life and just have fun at it. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, it definitely has to be partial of historical. Well, I mean, it's already historical, but be kind of fun to see what you get paranormal wise there.
Right out here there's a cab. Huh? I see that there was a cab I saw.
Okay.
Like cab.
Well, where's a cub? There's a mama somewhere.
Mama's usually 3 feet away.
Or further. That's cool. Definitely, yeah, it's, there's a paranormal history to that. There has to be. Is that a Craig house that they're talking about? It used to be a bed and breakfast, and George Washington used to stay there all most of the time. But yeah, it definitely has to have paranormal history to it. Yeah, that's like a little cemetery down here. It's in Morristown called Bethesda Cemetery. And at night around this time of night, really, I keep looking at the wrist like I gotta watch. I don't know. But usually it's around this time they can spot a soldier carrying a lantern, swaying it back and forth, walking up the path. I would love to see that in live. And I've never seen it. They say they can see it, but we've never seen it. Oh, that's cool. You'll have to try to snap some photos of that. That would be kind of cool. So you can investigate the house and cemetery in one whack. Basically, you could do two for one special. Well, that's cool. It really is. I would love to actually see a soldier or something carrying a lantern walking, like that. That'd be kind of be an eerie feeling, but be cool at the same time. Mm. Is it like a security camera outside security? Oh, most definitely. We'll definitely come up there. Yeah, we've got two cameras in our house. Well, three. I haven't hooked the other one up yet, but we've got two cameras in our house, and we've got a few weird things on it. Mm. KFC and this. Ugh. The doorbell video. I would like to. How does that work? Does it like have an SD card, or can you pull it up on your app and actually see? Because I know on those Ringer or Ring or whatever, is you can bring it up on an app, but is there like a subscription to it to download the video, or how does that actually work? Because we see the commercials all the time on the TV about
Or talk in a minute.
them.
And babe.
She's already getting nut in the bed. Mm.
I didn't intend for you to share that.
It's all good.
It slid out of my mouth.
That's even worse. She lost her nut. It fell out of her mouth and laid it on the bed. Okay, that's cool. See, we've got SD cards to ours too, so we don't have to. True. See, we can. Our cameras are free also. Well, the app is free, and you can also download. If you don't want to put an SD card in it, you can download, pay for a subscription, which gives you more data for you to download the videos to your phone. But we don't. I'll show you real quick. I didn't pay for a subscription because I'm not going to. But ours is the Casa app, and it's like for instance, we'll bring it up. Well, let's make a come on cameras. Let's make a liar out of me. um, it's I don't want to pick up anything. Activity. Yeah, ours does too. Both of ours has the night vision built into it. I don't understand why our cameras are not working right. You hear me right there?
Mm-hmm.
It's not wanting. It just keeps like it's buffering for some reason. I don't know if it could be just the internet here. Let me exit out and exit in. Yeah, it's ours is TP Link. The Casa apps or the Casa cameras. That's what we've got. Hmm. Yeah, it's not going to work for some reason. Yeah, ours has got the night vision and everything built into it. Also, they're neat. I mean, they're really good cameras. I've got I've got one actually facing from the kitchen into the living room to watch bad if it gets up or whatever. It just sends the notifications. hmm Yeah, on our app, we can, like for instance, if we're not there, there's a little microphone button, and I can talk to anyone in the house as long as you can hear it. Huh, that is strange.
Excuse me.
It's strange. You know, we're not really tired, are we?
No. What?
We're not really tired, are we?
Mm-mm.
Like,
But not as we were before.
true. You should have seen that one. That was funny. Well, since you're on spring break, you can come down to our way if you want to, or we can come up to your way. It don't matter. However you want to do it. It'd be kind of cool to get together with. And if you get, since you're not coming, well, don't come this way exactly because they're already starting spring break traffic here. But we can always somewhere there or somewhere close in between us or whatever, you know. Yeah, I don't think we've got anything really planned next weekend. True. Yeah, there it's not really. Well, we've been through your area. It's not really that bad. It's it's not definitely not congested as this place. Sure. Yeah, we would love to see that place up there. In Blacksburg, it's only, let's see, you're probably, give or take, 3 hours maybe. You all are. So Blacksburg, you're probably about maybe two, somewhere in there from us. Yeah, send us the well, or we can look it up also. But we can, if we can get it scheduled to go in at night. Because I know some of those historical places, they're like really strict on those things like that. I know it is here. If we can get it set up to go in at night, we would definitely go in there with you all. Most definitely. If we can get it set up to go in at night. Or heck, if it's truly as haunted as they all claim it is, you're going to get activity day or night, basically. Yeah, they really frown on places at nighttime here. They really do. Especially historical places. Unless you know the area in general. See? And we did at Best Day too. We got activity during the day. We didn't get much activity at the nighttime. Well, we were rushed out of there because the cops got called on us, but we got activity during the daytime when we were there. So yeah, it's definitely we're definitely down for it. You want to?
Huh?
I want to
What?
go to Craig County's at the house and cemetery.
When?
Probably next weekend.
Hmm?
Probably next weekend.
Okay.
We right now we don't have anything scheduled for next weekend, but and wait, yeah, I'm off next Thursday too. I'm off this coming up Thursday because of Good Friday, so definitely. See, that's, they like to call cops here on it. They like to call they call cops on everybody. It seems like here. I mean, you can roll up into a cemetery just to turn around, and you'll meet a cop coming in. So I mean, it's. I mean, I get it. There's a lot of people that deface cemeteries and destroy headstones. I get it, but we've tried. I'll tell you a story. We tried to get into a cemetery that's supposedly on Haunted of America, and it's in eastern part next to the Bristol side. And I even went through all the channels. I went through the church Facebook channel, just their Facebook page, to try to reach out to them. They wouldn't budge whatsoever. Caldwell Fields. Ooh, okay. Yeah, if you get bad vibes there, it's not a good place then. True. Hmm. That's cool. That's awesome. Really is. With all these, with the river right here, I wonder if this place is even considered haunted or not. We've not had any bad vibes here when we came here. See, that's when you stay. we get we get told to get out and leave too, but I tend to just stay because if you're doing an actual investigation, the way we try to do it is you're not there to debunk the area of getting activity. You're trying to help the spirits out in case they are lost in limbo, basically. But I always get called different names under the sun. Hmm. You're right. Spirits can flow through water. Daggone. Hmm. Daggone. Maybe it was your inner self telling you not to go there. I mean, our inner selves can be so treacherous on us. It can tell us one thing and we do another thing, and then it can make us, like you got sick. Hmm. Daggone. That's that's like I said earlier. That's something you don't want to get involved in. I mean, yeah, it could be investigations can be fun, entertaining, but it's something you really don't want to take for granted, basically. Hmm, that's strange. So the Virginia Tech students were they like the like a paranormal society basically, or like a class basically? I know you can take classes to understand more about the paranormal world, but that's just a class. You actually have to do hands on experience yourself. That's good. That is really good to do something like that. Oh, okay. Well, it's always good to go in groups too. I mean, you don't want to go hiking by yourself, technically, especially here. I mean, I wouldn't want to go hiking or biking by myself. I would want to do it in groups. Yeah, if it's that's kind of hard to wrap your finger on something like that. Because if it's unsolved, it's like, I mean, it's still open investigation, and whether you didn't intentionally do any, if you didn't have any ties to it either way, they could, you know, how corrupt some things are sometimes, and they could hold you reliable just as much as the actual person. We'll definitely have to look it up. I mean, it seems interesting, but it also seems like something you don't want to take lightly. Ooh, super sweat. Yeah, me technically been up since around 8:39ish here, and she got up about 10:30 or somewhere in there. So yeah, it's getting out, getting about a food earlier, and driving around in a hot sun, which is peaceful, but
We got sunburn.
yeah, you get a little bit of burntness. Oh, we definitely will come up there. Ooh, well, I'm usually up on weekdays for work. I'm usually up around, depending on the night itself, ranging from 4:30 to 5:30 ish. Sometimes a little later. But like I said, it mainly depends on the night itself. Some nights I'm up before 4:30. Sometimes I don't want to get up. I'm like, leave me alone. Yeah, I usually head to work about 6, a little after 6. I try to sleep in on weekends. This weekend we actually did sleep in a little bit because, well, we don't have a dog with us. But mm, Dixie, she likes to toy with us, basically. She'll jump up. If you're laying on one side, like if you're just snuggled like this, she'll just jump up on top of you to get under the covers. And then she just lays right there at your legs, between each other. You can't move because you're afraid to kick her. And we've done it a couple of times. So we've actually got some little bit of peace and quiet trying to rest at night. They are, especially R2. They just they love the attention. That's what they do. They love the attention. But if you give one attention more than the other one gets mad. Which is strange that Precious, which was mom and dad's dog, she she don't really get mad. She embraces the attention. But if you're playing with Precious and not playing with Dixie, she gets mad at you and pouts. She'll run off and pout. But you wouldn't trade them in for anything. Mm. I just don't. In all honesty, I really don't understand how people could. It's always been a blast when you're in here with us. uh, Especially the first one. I mean, that was, you know, pretty funny. Oh, I understand you're getting sleepy. Yeah, I understand totally. I'll probably end this one also, but it's getting pretty close to ending this one. It's already, phew, it's already one. It's over 1 o'clock already. Mercy. But yeah, we'll probably call it a night at 1:30. Well, live stream at 1:30 basically. Yeah, we gotta forget the past, but it's still there just to show everyone that, hey, this is what happens. And it can happen to anybody's stream, not just ours. Let the past be the past and you move to the future and do what you gotta do. True, you did come back, and we are absolutely grateful for it. I mean, yeah, we all had to deal with that, but you know, this is what family is. This is what family really does. Yeah, we can kid and cut up with each other. We can joke with each other, and just basically shoot the shit. But all in all, at the end of the day, we're still going to be family, and that's what the difference is between a hater and a bully. That's what the difference is. They're there just to basically try to ruin people's lives. True. And you're right. Some people do struggle in life, and we never know what's going through their mindset. We really don't know if they're even okay. I mean, they could, whatever's on their mind, like depression or anything like that, it really could affect them. It's we just gotta let it roll off our backs, not get too upset over it, and just move on. And life's too short to let that get to us. We just gotta step up our game and uh, basically lock down everything where no one can really get into it. True, that is true. I gotta admit, depression is it's no laughing matter. And just because that they want to go and hate on others because they're really depressed, we don't know what they're struggling with. Um, Coming on someone's live stream and causing mayhem like that is it's funny because we're not them, but in a but in the long run, it's scary and sad what their mental status really is. That is true. Good vibes all around. But we're gonna get off here. We got a long day tomorrow, depending on the rain and stuff. Hope you all again have a wonderful rest of your evening, rest of your night. If you're watching from overseas, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And don't forget to like, comment. Make sure you definitely like it this one. uh, Comment if you haven't had a chance to, which I see it in a live chat. But just stay positive, stay awesome, and we will see you all later. Hope you all have a wonderful night.